It is with deep sadness we announce the death of our beloved Anessa Elsa Stephen Harrow, affectionately known as El Soso of Martin Luther Street Library, who passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on March 15, 2025 at 9:30 p.m. She was a fifth form student of the Choiseul Secondary School. She was predeceased by her grandmother, Lucia Francesca Harrow, also known as Mama Lucia. Left to mourn, her mother, Vanessa Harrow, also known as Nanas, employed with home elder caregivers, godmother and aunt, Amanda Harrow, also known as Auntie Nandy, employed with Free Zone Management Authority, godfather, Johnson Barons, also known as Big Boy, employee of Sugar Beach, a Viceroy Resort, aunts, Jacinta Vanille and family in Florida, Barbara Harrow and family of Bos Laguas, Edith Harrow and family employed with home elder caregivers, Serafina Clement, uncles Francis Harrow, Angus Harrow, Wayne Harrow, Dylan Harrow, Alexander Clark, Gilbert Ramis, Johnson Barons, granduncles, Johnson St. Helen and family of Florida, St. Vincent Helen and family of Florida, Nicholson St. Helen and family, Bernard St. Helen and family, James St. Helen, also known as Vie Jean, Daniel St. Helen, grand aunts, Lucy Joseph and family of Boss, Martha Joseph and family of PI. Many cousins, including Sandrine Amide, employed with Conval Cruise Line, Stacy Harrow, Sharma Remis, employed with Voyagers, Jessica Vanille in Florida, Diana St. Helen, Elisha St. Helen, Vincent Edward and family, Kima St. Helen and family, Misha St. Helen, Vitalia Joseph, employed with Massey Supermarket at Lafag, Jem Barons, employed with Latony V4, Ashley Jabari Lay, student of the V4 A-level department, Anej Dixon of the UK, Leandre Albert, student of the V4 Secondary School, Merle Harper, student of the St. Lucia Sports Academy, Liam Leon, student of DeBrill Combined School, Kamaya Clark, student of the V4 Comprehensive Secondary School, Leah Leon, student of the Ave Maria Girls School, Amelia Amide, student of the Labry Girls Primary School, Narine Barons, student of the Labry Boys Primary School, Nivan Barons, siblings of the Stephen family of Choiseul, Carlin Gilbert, employed with Ladera Resort, Dana Stephen, employed with Windjammer Landing, Savina Stephen, Tina Stephen, student of the Choiseul Secondary School, Miguel Stephen, Naya Jabati, student of the PI Secondary School. Friends including Kayla Kodra, Sergio Etienne, Annalise Saint Romain, Anita Martha, Shirlene Thomas, Tony Billy Daniel. Also left to mourn, Honorable Alva Baptiste and family, Senator Agatha Japanel and family, God Sister Kendra Simeon in the UK, Nerissa Andrew, Miss Elizabeth Polius and family, Miss Lucretia Julian and family, Mrs. Scholastica Dasheville, teacher Jenny Tench, also known as Auntie Jenny, Adisha Monrose and family, Albert Julian, Dave Julian, employed with Will Rock, Lorana Lord and family, Liz Julian, Lucy Jules, Mrs. Joan Paul and family, Mrs. Rebecca Louis of Human Services, the Baptist family, Miss Eugenia Louis and family, the Saint Romain family, Miss Teresa Vernil, also known as Miss Ekan, teacher Eudra Chico, the St. Helen family, the Harrow family, the Stephen family, Nurse Janelle St. Helen and family, the doctors and nurses of the St. Jude Hospital, students and teachers of Choiseul Secondary School, student and teachers of Labry Girls Primary School class of 2020, The neighbors of Martin Luther Street, the Library Parish, and community at large. Many more friends and relatives here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service to celebrate the life of Anessa Elsa Stephen Harrow, affectionately known as El Soso, will be held at the Church of the Purification of the Blessed Virgin Mary Library on Thursday, April 10, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. The body will be interred at the Latrony Cemetery. The body now lies at Rambally's Funeral Parlor, Latrony, V4. Goodbye, our precious Elsa. We hold you in our memory. In our hearts you live forever. Special note, the family would like to inform persons attending the funeral to wear a touch of white and baby pink. The service will be live streamed by Vic Clan 2K Production.